Just 124 light-years away, astronomers have discovered something extraordinary, a giant planet with one of the most extreme orbits ever recorded. Named GJ 2126b, this world doesn't move in a neat, circular path like Earth or Jupiter. Instead, it takes a roller coaster journey, swinging close to its star before hurtling far away again. Tonight, we'll uncover why this orbit is so unusual, how scientists found it, and what it could mean for our understanding of planets across the universe. GJ 2126b is what astronomers call a gas giant. It's at least 1.3 times the mass of Jupiter, the heavyweight of our solar system. But here's the catch. Unlike Jupiter, which takes nearly 12 years to orbit the Sun, GJ 2126b completes its journey in just 272.7 days. That's less than a year on Earth. Even stranger, its orbit is far from circular. With an eccentricity of 0.85, it's stretched almost to the breaking point. At its closest, the planet comes within 9.9 million miles of its star. At its farthest, it swings out to 122 million miles, a difference so dramatic that the planet's environment must change wildly with every orbit. Finding a planet like this isn't easy. You can't simply point a telescope and see it directly. Instead, scientists rely on a method called radial velocity. When a planet tugs on its star with gravity, the star wobbles ever so slightly. To detect this wobble, researchers used HARPS, a high-precision spectrograph in Chile. HARPS can measure velocity changes as small as 1 meter per second, about the pace of a casual human walk. By analyzing over 112 separate velocity measurements collected over 15 years, astronomers finally confirmed the presence of GJ 2126b. These values came from the massive HARPS RV Bank, a public dataset with over 250,000 measurements of thousands of stars. The planet orbits a star named GJ 2126, classified as an M0V dwarf. That means it's cooler and smaller than our Sun, about 65% the Sun's mass and 73% of its radius. Its temperature is roughly 4,159 Kelvin, cooler but still hot enough to shine with a reddish glow. Because it's nearby and relatively bright, GJ 2126 offers a perfect laboratory for studying extreme planetary orbits. Astronomers will be able to track this system with today's technology, and with future telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope successors. Here's where things get tricky. The planet's mass is only a minimum estimate. Without knowing the orbit's tilt, the real mass could be higher. In fact, some worried it might not be a planet at all, but a brown dwarf, a failed star too small to shine, but too big to be called a planet. So how do scientists know it's not a brown dwarf? The team looked to Gaia astrometry, which tracks the positions of stars with incredible precision. If a heavy hidden companion were present, the data would show a clear signal. But in this case, it didn't. That makes the brown dwarf scenario unlikely, and strengthens the case that GJ 2126b is indeed a planet, just one with a very unusual orbit. Most planets we know travel on fairly circular paths, but eccentric orbits like GJ 2126b's are a cosmic clue. They often form through chaotic past events, planets colliding, scattering, or being pulled by powerful neighbors. Simulations show that gas giants can be tossed around after birth, sometimes reaching eccentricities over 0.9. This suggests that GJ 2126b might not have always been alone. Perhaps it once shared the system with other giant planets, until violent interactions threw them out, or worse, into the star. What's next for GJ 2126b? For now, its radius is unknown, since it doesn't appear to pass in front of its star from our point of view. That means astronomers don't yet know its exact size or density. Future velocity surveys, continued astrometry, and even direct imaging may refine its mass and test for hidden companions. Thermal and reflected light studies could eventually reveal what its atmosphere looks like, if we're lucky. Each time the planet swings in close to its star, it gives us a rare chance to catch it at its hottest and brightest. With upcoming telescopes, astronomers may one day study its clouds, chemistry, and maybe even weather patterns. From its wild orbit to its mysterious past, GJ 2126b reminds us how diverse and dramatic the universe's planets can be. It's not just another giant world, it's a cosmic survivor, carrying the scars of a violent history. And with every discovery like this, we come closer to answering the ultimate question: how do planets form, evolve, and sometimes go wildly off track? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the discovery of GJ 2126b, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the wonders of space.